Also new tonight here on The Current, we are introducing you to one of the newest members of our team. You might have already seen her forecasting on the weekends or GMQC at 11. It's our newest meteorologist, Evelyn Maruszak. Evelyn, thank you so much for being here with us.
Yes, thank you for having me, Shelby.
Why don't you start off by telling people where you're from and where you went to college?
Yes, so I grew up in Illinois, about an hour southwest of Chicago in a little town called Shanahan, Illinois. I had a great time growing up there. It was great. Good memories going up to the city since it was so close, and it was just a blast, yeah.
And where'd you go to school?
I went to school at St. Louis University. Go Billikens. I'm very proud alumni of SLU there. I had a blast all 4 years, and I miss it very much.
Well, Evelyn, we have some photos of you from your time in school that we're going to show off here.
Oh, yes.
But sprinkled in throughout here are a couple photos of you as a Blues fan. Are you Blues or Blackhawks?
I'm a Blackhawks fan. Okay. I had to hold the fort down. I had to hold the fort down even in St. Louis. That's one of my good friends, Brady, there in the Blues jersey. I had to hold it down multiple times and defend my Chicago honor. See, yeah, that's back home at the United Center right there. But no, never will be a Blues fan. Blackhawks all the way.
Well, I gotta ask you, what got you into being such a big fan of weather?
I mean, I remember being in Branson, Missouri, visiting my grandparents the weekend of the Good Friday tornado that hit St. Louis. And I remember when we had to drive home, we had to go alternative routes and there was damage. And then I just really got to researching that event. And then growing up, my house faced west. So I saw all the storm fronts come in, and then I was hypnotized by the weather, and then it's just been that way ever since.
So what particularly is it about broadcast meteorology that got you so interested? Because, you know, there are a couple different paths you can take when you're interested in meteorology.
I've actually always been broadcast before meteorology. I've always wanted to be a broadcaster, and then I thought, well, why can't I have both? So I was like, perfect, I'll just be a broadcast meteorologist, and here I am today. Yeah, I'm so happy with this path, so.
And clearly we're looking at some photos right now of some storms you've already went out and chased before.
Yes.
What was that like?
It was awesome. The first time I ever truly chased was my freshman year of college. And we didn't see a tornado, but we saw some beautiful supercells. We've chased the Northern Lights. This was just in St. Louis, my junior year of college. But there was one time, my sophomore year of college, that we did go chasing, and I did end up finding and seeing a tornado. And that was my first tornado that I've fully seen with my own eyes. And that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think that's a good hallmark of a meteorologist, because most people would not maybe use the word awesome for that.
I know.
But it really is like the power, the energy that you feel in the air. It is something special.
Yes.
And obviously you are no stranger to Midwest weather.
That is
where you grew up.
Yes.
But is there something about forecasting and broadcasting in the QCA that you're really looking forward to?
Yes, definitely. I really like how it's just a little bit different, because growing up I would just get the weather the QCA got just 2 hours later as it's been more developed. So when it got there. So while it's here still developing, it's cool to look at the different stuff on the radar and what the models are showing for when it's going to be here. And then also just being here in the QCA is also just really important to me and my family. My mom went to Palmer, my cousin went to Augustana, so just having a personal connection to the QCA and being able to be the meteorologist here is really important and special.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I've always loved your family ties to this area, but it's not just that. You have a tie to the water here.
I do, yes.
Yeah. What, are you a rower?
I am a rower. I picked up rowing my freshman year of college, and it became the love of my life while I was over at SLU. It was just a club team. It wasn't, you know, D1 or anything, but I had so much fun. Right there, that's over at the head of the rock in Rockford, Illinois. So I just had a blast. I miss it every day. I hope to maybe get involved with some rowing things here. It was a love that came late into my life so far, but I really miss it, and it just was such a big part of my college experience.
Well, we have no shortage of amazing water clubs around this area. Even I'm thinking like the Quad City Kayakers, such a rich rowing history around here. So I'm sure people can give you some recommendations.
Yes, please.
Which brings me to this. What else can people recommend for you, or highlights you want to see around the area?
I mean, definitely this fall I want to get to a QC Storm game, of course.
Yes.
And as a big hockey fan, I know you are too.
Oh yes, we'll go.
Along with some other people here at the station, I would love to go to a couple games. I need to get out and see the River Bandits when they're back at the end of the month. So yeah, I just want to explore kind of everything. I've gotten to my fair share of like some restaurants when my family's in and stuff, and my mom telling me some good places too from when she was here. So it's been a nice walk down memory lane with them, but then also the chance for me to have my own and make my own memories here too.
Seriously, and we are looking forward to being a part of that over the next few years.
Yes.
Evelyn, thank you for coming in. It's her
you.
day off. She came
is my
in
day
for
off.
this. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Thank
for
you,
being here.
Shelby.